At midnight, Ryan opened her eyes halfway and carefully looked at Jungkook with anxiety. Seeing him sleeping peacefully beside her, she slowly got off the bed and took her phone from the table and walked out of the room without making noise, so he wouldn't wake up.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see. Whoa, it's taking over.
She is calling her parents, but it is midnight, so they aren't answering. She prays for Mom, Dad, please pick up the call. I don't have much time, but they aren't picking up. Now what should I do? My parents aren't picking up my calls. I wanna see them. I'm not ready to leave them forever. She repeats the words while he is still calling them. Enough. If they don't pick up my calls, I'll go directly to them. But what if Jungkook's finding? No, he won't wake up. I can handle it. If I get more scared now, I might never see them again. She said to herself, holding the phone while she went downstairs to sleep. The living room was dimly lit and dead silent, while Mary dared silence. But as she was about to open the door, the lights turned on and shutting all darkness in the air and brightening up, which gave her fear. Are you trying to leave your husband for someone else? One turned back confusingly saw her mother coming toward her, arms crossed over her chest. No, why would I leave my husband for someone else now? Then why the hell are you trying to go out at midnight? Isn't it to have fun with another girl? When she said that, Ryan couldn't bear it. How could she suspect her so little about her character? Stop the nonsense, auntie. You even had the damn guts to raise your voice. She was about to slap him, but Ryan didn't let her. She held her hand and shot him in his sister. Jungkook, come downstairs. Then she called her son. Ryan swallowed within seconds. Jungkook came and saw his wife at the door as he smoked. Look at your wife. She was about to go out for lunch, to have fun with another guy secretly. I cut her. But now she raised her hand. How shamelessly her parents raised her. Are you even mad? Why are you lying? How dare you disrespect my mom? He slapped him as he said this, which made one. Her head jerked to the side, tears swelling up, but not fall. She held her cheek looking at him, as if it with a question mark, as if it should ask, is he really starting to hit me? Control your wife before she ruins her family reputation with another guy admitted behind your back. As she said this, she left for her room. Jungkook clearly glanced at his wife, who was holding her chin and looking at him in despair. Don't act surprised. You need to respect your mother now. How can you slap me not knowing anything here, Jungkook? Just by hearing her? How can you slap me, judging me as if I was wrong? She asked with a broken heart, tears falling in despair. Then why were you here? For whom? What secretly made you need to go out this way? So you think I would go for another girl at midnight? If I had that much lust, why did I stop you when you came to me for it? Listen, I want to meet my parents before you leave. Because you aren't even allowing me to talk on the call. Is it true? What bonding is there between us? I even have to say that to myself again and again that I was true and not just left here. Enough. You are the man I married, Jungkook. Not you. The different Jungkook, whom I have seen. I can't stay where I can be treated badly. By my last, she was leaving. One, where are you going? To where from where I came, trusting the blindly. No, stop. She yelled, but she didn't listen. She opened the door to you, but she had it control. Just as she was about to step up, she had the gun from him and felt her heart race. Of course, anyone can think she shoot the gun to scare her, but when she saw She was more scared because he was pointing the gun at his temple, not at her. I'll die if you leave me. Look, you can't do that. Then see my temple. He was about to shoot himself when she ran to him, threw the gun up, and hugged him crying in pain. She loved her husband more than herself. Jungkook, please stop it. Why are you doing this to me? Crying, she closed her eyes tightly in fear, clutching his shirt, which was getting wet from her tears. Please stop, I won't go anywhere. She was even more getting drugs, crying innocently in hellish fear that he would die because of him. Even though he saw how terribly she was trembling and crying for him, he didn't stop his performance, but smiled, seeing how easily he made her stop, putting on a fake expression of concern. He broke the hug and made eye contact with her. If I have to stop, then you better never try to leave me. Okay. I didn't hear it well. Okay, say it again. I won't leave you, trust me. Promise me right now. Don't you trust me? So you want me to get through? Well, I should. He begged him to do it, but she held his hand. Please, stop scaring me, Jungkook. I promise you I won't leave you. Now it's perfect. I know why. You don't dare to lose me because you are so much into me. She didn't respond to him, but tears were still flowing in fear. She wiped them out and leaving for the bedroom. He smirked at him, not taking his eyes off her back until she disappeared from his sight. It's too easy for me. Even if you wanted to leave, you couldn't, because that's how much effort I have on you. She grabbed the gun she had thrown and chuckled, spinning it on his index finger. Did you really think I would die for you, stupid girl? I just betting him there is only one bullet in this gun, and that bullet was wasted when I shot him to stop you. Then he saw his mom looking at him, standing in front of her gate upstairs. Jungkook blinked his eyes as if to greet her, and she nodded back, as if sharing a problem. She knew it was just a tap to make Kwan stay there, and he only pretended to die. When came to the room, threw herself on the bed, pressing her face to the pillow, crying. Her hair was falling over her face as she got flashes of the Congratulations, bro. Finally you married the one you love. She hugged her brother, who was the groom, standing beside his wife, Minji. Jinho picked his younger sister's forehead with affection and ruffled her hair, showing his love for her. Hello, I'm Azad here. Look at me, Miss Wang. I came here only for you, not my brother. Wan pushed her brother back and hugged Minji, and they both hugged tightly. Let's go to my home, Wana. No, my dad will kill me if he knows I came to your wedding now. I need to go. Is Dad still angry with me? Of course, but you should have told Dad about your love when they fixed wedding. I made a mistake. I couldn't say it to Dad. Maybe check a minute. I'll go. She was about to leave, but her eyes widened when she saw Jungkook coming towards them with a poker face, looking serious. Jungkook? She widened her eyes, getting emotional with tears. Jungkook sighed, hugged her with a strict face. He might be younger than his sister, but in actions he wasn't. Why did you run away from home? Didn't I tell you not to do anything without telling me? Mom is worrying about you, not eating anything there. He was calling his sister, but meanwhile Bayan's face was brightening up with shyness as she looked at Jungkook. But Jungkook wasn't minding word, he was still scolding his sister. Sorry Jungkook, I had to marry Jungkook as his father suddenly arranged his wedding with someone else. I thought you and Mom might not agree with this. Minji and Jungkook were talking to each other, but Jinho noticed his younger sister was losing herself. Seeing Jungkook, didn't you say you needed to go? I'll go, but since Minji wants me to invite to her home, I decided to receive. Jinho squinted his eyes and nodded, understanding how she changed her decision. Everyone was having Jinna and Jinho and Minji didn't stop telling their love story to Wan. Wan was enjoying listening to them, trying to make eye contact with Jungkook. But he didn't even notice her. He was busy typing something on his phone and greeting Jinho, as if there was no answer on him. Jinho didn't like that Wan was shyly looking at Jungkook secretly, pretending she wasn't seeing him. Also, he got up and held Wan's hand. Minji, continue eating. I need to talk to my sister. Okay. Jinho pulled Wan's hand and took her outside. What were you doing, Wan? What was I doing, Jinho? What? You have been looking at Jungkook and you didn't know I was observing you. Stop it anyway. It was infatuation at your age. Focus on your studies, not on him, okay? Jinho, I was sincerely in love with him since you introduced Minji to me when she came to the party with Jungkook. It was just infatuation. How has it crashed almost 1 year? It's pure love. That's why I was even scared to confess it. You might not believe me how my heart would race just to get his attention whenever I see him. I have never felt this way about anyone else. It's only him. I have fallen so deeply in love with. Now? Are you crazy, Wan? Stop this nonsense. I won't allow you to lie him. He is Minji's brother. If our parents find out, they will kick you out of the home. You shouldn't lose the love the way I lost it. I have even heard he has connections with the mafia. And I have seen him with your gun. Might be rumors and the gun might be fake too. You can see the duplicate guns are available outside for fun. Just stop it, Wan. I want you to study well, not fall in love with someone else like him. Forget about him. But I'll drop you off at home. Let's go. I'll tell Minji bye then. She wanted to see Jungkook once before leaving. But Jinho already knew, so he didn't let her. He took her with him to the park. One week later, in the morning, Ryan's friend came to Ryan's home, and they were talking while Ryan's mom went out and her dad was on the terrace. What are you saying, Mom? You should have talked to Jinho about your love again. I don't have that much courage. He is always with his strict face. I am unable to forget Jungkook, and I don't understand what's happening to me since Jinho told me this. But still, you could have crossed your fear and talked to him. Don't be like this next time. Try to take a step, and Jungkook will notice you. If luck is on your side, he might talk to you himself. I can't. My brother doesn't like me even looking at Jungkook. Didn't you tell your brother how much you still love him? But you are scared to express it and still trying to find a way to wait for Jungkook. Jinho isn't listening to me. He sees me like I am still a baby. And he's scared I'll lose my parents' love just like him because he's Minji's brother. I don't know how you can be this silent with fear and also respect his decision so innocently. You are missing so many chances in life. Why? Coming there with a serious face. Your mom told me to send you to the mall to pick her up in your car. Okay, Dad. He nodded and left. Jimin gave an uninterested expression to Wan and left with silence. Wan understood, but she couldn't do anything, as she always obedience girl and she never even stand for herself. She always choose to listen to her beloved parents, and she will do even though she doesn't want to. Wan went to the mall and she didn't see her mom there. She took out her phone to make a call to her mom. But when she saw Jungkook's face on her wallpaper, she pouted. I love you, Jungkook, but I can't even confess it. I can't. A guy bumped into her. She stumbled, but managed to stand up to avoid falling. Are you blind? Can't you see? Yes, I'm blind, baby, after seeing the beauty. He winked at her. She made a disgusted face and looked at him. Say sorry, otherwise I'll call the police. Oh, call the police then. Tell them I even kissed you and touched you on the jaw. He was about to touch her before Wine could react, but someone came from behind Wine and grabbed the guy's hand and made him flip through the air to smash his back to the floor. Wine's jaw dropped and she looked to see who it was. She was stunned to see Jungkook. Say sorry if you don't want me to kick you. What, mister? Groaning in pain, holding his hand as it was causing him strong pain. His whole backside was going with pain. Sorry, ma'am. Jungkook rolled his eyes and left, not even looking at her face. She tried to call Jungkook, but couldn't. When she saw her mom was coming in her direction, she felt sad, but she smiled to herself, thinking about how Jungkook came at the right time and saved her. Jimin took Won to Minjae's home directly, even though she told him not to. But he didn't listen to her, because even though she is trying to ignore her love, she is unable to. Her love for Jungkook is growing so much that she can't forget him. So Jimin took her to the house to talk to Minjae, or at least ask Minjae for her brother's phone number. But unfortunately, they didn't see Minjae at home. Instead, they saw Jinho, who already had a serious face. Were you asking about Minjae? Doesn't your brother have any sense? We just asked her where she is, but instead of answering, he is questioning us. Jimin, be silent. I just want to talk to her. Is that for Jungkook? Yes then. Haven't you forgotten about Jungkook then? Didn't I tell you that studies are important, not something else? Jimin and Won were stunned by the way he is placing his tone, as if it was a crime to him. Jinho, my concern for studies and they were my priorities as well. But in my heart, I have always wanted to at least talk to him once. Enough for him. You are feeling like this because whenever you see him, your mind gets stuck. You have to move from here to another country. Only then you will be able to study better. What? No bro, I can't stay away from our family and... Please, I can't leave. You should listen to my words, or you will forget you even have a brother. Promise me you will transfer to your place I choose. Jimin was ignoring her to say no, but she had to promise her brother as she feared him. So you are going to leave from here? What else I can do? But listen to his words. Why do you always listen to your family? Don't you want to listen to what your heart says? Jimin, maybe if fate has written Jungkook into my life, one day he and I meet again. I trust me now. I will wait for it. And my studies are important to me too, just like my bro said. I just hate you in this matter, Won. I'm afraid my brother will hate me if I don't listen to him. Please try to understand me. Maybe after completing my studies, my brother will change his mind and let me meet Jungkook too. Whatever. I don't like this one. I'm sorry. She hugged him as she felt emotional. He also slowly hugged her back as his hand went through her silky hair. I miss you. I miss you too. But one day, I'll come back and meet you again.